Hey everyone, I hope your day is going awesome. My day is going pretty awesome. I thought I would shoot a quick Q&A video. I haven't been able to make it to the gym too much this week. I had a mole removed on my back and a little bit more tissue was taken, so I have quite a few stitches back there right now. I'll put a picture right here. And since I was out of the gym, I thought I'd do a quick Q&A and answer some of the questions I've been getting on Twitter and Facebook and things like that. First one is, what are you currently reading? Currently I'm listening to a couple audiobooks. One is Guts and Glory. It's a Civil War book. I can't remember the author right now, but if you search Guts and Glory Civil War, you'll be able to find it pretty easily. It's super entertaining and one of the best history books that I've listened to in quite some time. And the other book is Mindset by Carol Dweck. It talks about growth mindset versus fixed mindset, and why we would like to have a growth mindset and why some people are stuck at the fixed mindset. I like to surround myself with people with growth mindsets, and I just suggest you pick up that book as well if you want to grow your mind. The next question is, are there any exercises or foods that can help me lose some body fat around my waist? So there are no exercises or foods known to man that can target a specific area of fat loss. So what we want to do to lose the fat around your waist is have an extremely good diet, and on top of that extremely good diet we want to expend calories through working out. I would suggest several hill sprints every week. Find a giant hill near your house or a stadium and run up those stairs. Do like 10 sets where you're running up at around 80 to 90% max effort and walking down for your rest period. Turn around and run back or sprint back up them and then walk back down. And the second thing is just getting your diet on point. If you don't have a coach right now, I'd suggest hiring a coach and having them help you figure out your macros, or you can just check out if it fits your macros if you want to go that route. And abs are made in the kitchen. If you want to lose some belly fat around your waist, I suggest you get on a better diet than you are currently on, or at least expend some more calories. Next question is, what do you use before a workout? Before a workout, I usually just use pre-workout. I use Pre-Gym by Jim Stepani. He has a new orange mango flavor. You can find it at bodybuilding.com. It's delicious. It's one of the only pre-workouts I've had that doesn't make me crash. And no, I don't get paid for saying that. It's just awesome. What is your early morning nutrition? My early morning nutrition is non-existent. I do intermittent fasting, so I usually don't eat my first meal until after 12 or around 1, and my last meal is around 8 or 9 p.m. So my morning routine is a huge glass of water or a 0-calorie Monster, sometimes black coffee. I've been trying to do more and more black coffee and less Monster energy drinks. So that is my morning nutrition. However, if you want a recommendation, I would say just start with 30 grams of protein. If you have to eat breakfast, get that 30 grams of protein in with your meal at breakfast. How many hours should we be sleeping? I say 7 to 8 hours every night minimum. I don't always get that myself, but I feel best when I do get that. So 7.5 hours is awesome. You just want to get several REM cycles. 4 REM cycles. It usually takes about 90 minutes for 1 REM cycle. If you have trouble getting to sleep, put your phone away, put your computer away an hour or two before bed and just read from a textbook or a print book. How many workouts do you do in a week? Depends on the program I'm running. Sometimes I do 6 workouts in a week, sometimes I do 4 workouts in a week. Lately I've been doing 5 workouts in a week. My goal right now is just to get my lungs in shape for a seminar I'm going to in November. Just really want to push those lungs, get really good at conditioning, and maintain my muscle mass. I'm trying not to lose any muscle mass while I'm doing it, so I'm still doing a ton of weightlifting, but I'm also doing a ton of rowing and a ton of sled pushes and things like that. How do you not indulge while being injured? So the person that sent me this question was injured. They couldn't make it to the gym, so they gained weight by indulging in foods outside of the gym, or outside of what they would normally eat. So if you're injured, I recommend you cut your calories. If you're not going to the gym, cut your calories by 200 a day. That's 1,400 a week, or yeah, about 1,400 a week if I'm doing my math right. So if you're not expending those calories at the gym, you need to expend them elsewhere. That's like 50 carbs a day. Just eliminate 50 carbs a day. If you're still gaining fat, eliminate a little bit more. If you can, get out on walks and things like that. Try to expend as much energy as you can if you're used to working out really hard 5 days a week or 6 days a week or whatever the case may be. Whole grain pasta and breads over whites. Why? I've been hearing a lot about this, but I have not researched. So in general, the industry said whole grains are better than white breads, and that might be true. Whole grains do have a lot of health benefits, but I go for taste generally, as long as I'm getting in all of my micronutrients and things like that. I'd rather buy white bread. I get white bread, it tastes better. Even white bread sometimes has whole grains in it now. I stick with if it fits your macros. So if it fits your macros and it tastes better, as long as you're getting all your micronutrients in. I also have a multivitamin to try to cover all of my bases. So just stick with what tastes best for you. If it makes you feel like shit, don't eat it. A good rule of thumb is if you want to figure out what makes you feel like shit and what makes you feel awesome, take almost everything out of your diet except for meats and veggies, and slowly add back in other things. Try adding in white bread. If it makes you feel like shit, try adding in whole grain bread. If that makes you feel like shit, you might be gluten intolerant. Chances are you're not gluten intolerant, but it's always a case. And the next question is, or the last question that I have here is, how do I compile a meal plan? First, I would go to iifym.com if it fits your macros. I would determine how many calories a day you need, what your macros would be, your protein, your carbs, your fats, and then I would go to eatthismuch.com. This is the way to get a free meal plan. Eatthismuch.com. You can enter all of your macros into eatthismuch.com and it will give you a meal plan. If you want a more tailored meal plan, you can hire a coach. You can go to my website and send me an email and I will make you a custom meal plan. But that would be the way to get a free meal plan, or compiling an easy to do meal plan. They give you a grocery list and everything like that. Otherwise, as for me, I stick to the same basic dinners and lunches and things like that, so I know about what I'm eating every day, so I don't have to always track it in MyFitnessPal or things like that. So hey, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below. We'll do another question and answer video soon. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you haven't yet, go sign up for my newsletter because I have a free ebook on 10 workouts to shred fat. So make sure you get that before I take that off the website and put up something else awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night.